Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And so as usual Capricorn, your oracle spread is here and your little fairies are here to help you. Yeah, your spirit guides are here. They're all really good looking fairies. So what's up with that Capricorn? And so down here Capricorn, we're using a new deck today. And there's two of each, this is it's a double deck kind of set. And here are your cards, the gold version, and here is the blue version of your person's deck, right? And so what this means kind of is that these are just two identical decks. So some of the cards are already coming out the same. You and your person both have the Six of Swords here, right? And this is trying to get to a calmer place in the traditional tarot. So these are based on the traditional tarot. They have some nuances here, of course, which I love. And of course, the swords are the spades, the clubs are the wands, the hearts are the cups, right? And the pentacles are the diamonds, right? So let's see what we have, though, Capricorn. Not that that may matter to you at all, right? If you're just listening to the reading. But you are at the divine Y point. All right. So on one side is, this is about a choice here. And I feel like some of these cards are yours and some are your person's. And this is just kind of how it goes here, right? This could be their total spread up here. This could be yours down here or a combo, etc., etc. But they are together, all right? So they usually complement or confirm one another. At each point in time and space, there is a choice point. It has been called the divine Y by some of the sages. So the sages are the wise ones, right? You are now at such a point. Where will you go, left or right? Each branch leads to new possibilities and in turn, even more possibilities. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming until you realize how to navigate with your heart. Now, it's not just a why point, but a why, like a por qué. Like why am I doing this? Why am I making this choice? Okay. So the questions here, interesting here. Think of the past 3 decisions that weighed on you and map out the timelines from then to now. Has any of those decisions served you, helped you, and allowed you to evolve higher? I feel like what they're saying here is that somebody's made some poor choices in the past. All right? Yeah. And so we have devotion, whispers of spring, and the fire dance. And so he's so devoted to the fairy. He's on his knees, right? Basically. And he's saying, will you marry me, or will you fly off with me? We're going to go meet Tinker Bell, whatever he's saying, right? Because they're fairies. And let's have a look at those cards, though. And that is the devotion card, Whispers of Spring. And the fire dance is a very cool card. Let's see what they say about the devotion. Unconditional love. Yeah. And you could love somebody unconditionally, but they could, I feel like this looks like it's mutual to me. It does. I haven't even looked at the cards that well down here with the new deck because I don't know this new deck that well. No, I don't. But this is also, now we have close your eyes to open your heart. That's what somebody needs to do, and stop making a fake reality for themselves. When their eyes are open, they could be looking at Count Dracula and they go, well, he looks good to me, right? And I'm saying that because somebody looks like here that they have made poor choices already. We just started the reading. Poor choices, and they need to use their heart to make decisions, not their eyeballs, right? Yeah, of course. And so the whispers of spring, Capricorn. Let's have a look at the whispers of spring here. Maybe this is going to happen for you in spring. This talks about growth. That's what spring talks about. Dig in the dirt today. Let's see. In spring, the world comes alive again with a rebirth of color, sensation, and sunlight. Not even the spring rains can keep our spirits dampened. It's a favorite time for the fairy folk. This is so true. Yeah. That's the beauty of spring, right? One day it'll rain, but the next day the sun's shining again, and it's getting a little bit warmer. It's just there's so much hope with spring, right? So much to look forward to, right? And there is so much for them to do. It's a time where they are busy nurturing new plants and young creatures. Spring is about growth. Visualize yourself on a bright spring day and just breathe in all the beautiful smells, fresh smells. Feel the freedom of going outside without a coat. And this is what this person wants with you, who loves you and who's devoted to you. And if I don't feel like they are devoted, like they live with you, or they're devoted, but you know, as I said, they could be devoted to Count Dracula. I don't know, right? Or one of these people who are running the show, right? The people who are devoted to them are giving away their kids' future. Yeah, they are. With the craziness they're allowing to be taught in the schools, with no energy for the future. I mean, it goes on and on. Yeah. The hatred that they are creating. They said somebody else created the divide. No, they are. And that's why, yeah. Okay. But getting back to this, Capricorn, because I have to get back to these beautiful fairies, right? And look at this chick. She's a fairy, and she has like kind of pink hair, and yeah, she's real beautiful here. The whispers of spring, and now we have, and this talks about having confidence, right? In spring, there is a sense that anything is possible. There is no shortage of hope. That's what I was saying, right? Bring spring into life whenever you need it. If you have chosen this card, it is a good omen of hope and positive growth. You are starting to see the light at the end of a tunnel. That's what somebody's doing here, because they're at the divine Y point. Yeah. So they have to, there's a fork here. This person is making a choice to fork off one way or the other, right? I need to make, and I need to make good choices. I need to start making good choices, right? Maybe this person needs to open their eyes and really have a look at their partner and going, oh my God, why did I pick this person? Look, they look like, you know, a cyclops or something like that. And they're showing the eyes over here. And we know what the cyclops is, right? He has a huge eye in the middle of his forehead, right? I think he's just a big giant, right? And then we have the fire dance. Let's look at the fire dance. Fire energy. Connect to your fire energy through dance. Somebody here, your person, Capricorn, is connecting to their fire dance energy. And in my opinion, they've been doing this, and they're going through such an awakening here. And I feel like this person could show up for you in the springtime. They know they've already made shitty decisions. They know that. So that's great. They also know that they're at some divine Y point where they should choose. Yeah. And they know they're devoted to you, Capricorn. Right? Yeah, this is really cute. The way these fairies always wear these kind of striped. They're like pirate. They're kind of like pirate tights. Yeah, they're cute. Or maybe clown tights, but they're really, I think they're more pirates. Really cute. And so we have concern, courtship, and thief. That's what we have here, Capricorn. So your person is very concerned, or you, about this courtship. There's some loss here. This thief is why it's all happening. This is a short spread here. And in the extended, we're going to do your person's, we're going to do the gypsy spread today. We are. And this is just kind of how I want to do it today. And so, and these are very much like the gypsy cards. But this thief card in the, kind of in the root, or why it's all happening, is going to create loss. There could be third-party energy here. There's 3 people on that card, right? But this is about creating loss for a courtship. Like, I need to walk away from one and be in another. That's how it looks in this reading. And this person, somebody's very concerned about all the fine details that are involved in this, because here's the old man sitting there, and he's got some money, and he's sitting here in his beautiful house. He even has a stained glass window, right? Yeah, he does. And so let's see what we have, Capricorn, with these cards here. And yeah, let's see what we have. We have the we start with the 6 of spades, which is the 6 of swords. And we see the woman here, and she's rowing in her boat, and she is looking, this is calmer in front of her. She's trying to get to where the happiness is. The sun is there, and the water is much calmer. And in their version of the 6, this is leaving worries behind and a transition. This is on your mind here. You have the 2 of clubs here. This talks about a passionate conversation or a debate, right? Maybe you're calling this person out, Capricorn. Maybe you're doing this, maybe you want to do this kind of, uh, maybe you want to do this with them, right? But let's see, we have the Nine of Spades here, and this is the same thing as the Nine of Swords, where the lady lies in bed, like with anxiety, right? And worry. She's wide awake here, and it's nighttime, right? And so this talks about a struggle to make sense of things. I feel like what you're doing is you're thinking, why is this person where they're at? And why did I end up like maybe without them? Or why am I don't feel like you're with this person. I feel like you probably want to have a passionate conversation with them. Like a real conversation, right? Like, hey, let's not be fake here. Let's be real here. Why is this like that? Or why is that like that? I feel like you want to like kind of call them out in a way for some. You could be wondering why you never had this with them. For some of you guys, why didn't I have that conversation with them? But you want to get to a calmer place with them, or you're thinking, why are they not going in this little rowboat with me to somewhere more peaceful and where there's love and devotion? Because this person's devoted to you. I believe they are. And this close your eyes to open your heart, it's kind of like saying, you're not going with your heart. You haven't been, right? You're not going with like the divine love that you're being given. I feel like this is divine. I feel like it is. And I feel like somebody is going through an awakening here. Or they have gone through one and they're still kind of, it's just could be this man here who is concerned. Mm-hmm. You have justice. This is the Eight of Swords in this particular deck, and that is your challenge, right? They're showing the scales with the third eye, looks like, or these eyes on the scales, right? Yeah, let's have a look at the Eight of Spades, and this Eight of Spades, or Swords. Mm-hmm. This talks about justice, right? Because the scales are there, of course, and this is justice, as I said, reason and fairness. This is your challenge. You might feel like this person's not fair with themselves, which sounds completely ridiculous and ludicrous, but people are like that. Some, I mean, those are, no offense, Capricorn, don't get mad, but those are the low vibrationers, right? I mean, we don't know. Maybe they're living in this lower vibe because they have 5 kids and they can't leave their kids because their person can't do the job. Something like that. I mean, it could be extenuating circumstances, right? I feel like you want this person, you're thinking to yourself, this is nuts. Why aren't they with me? Or why are they still somewhere else? Are they gonna close their eyes to open their heart or not? Are they at the divine Y point? They make a decision and it's like a fork in the road. They're even painting it as a fork in the road. Are they going to take action? This fire dance is about energy. Do they see the hope and the growth here? This could be like what because I feel like you're trying to make sense out of this. It almost looks like, like your friend, your best friend, comes to the house and she says, "Do you like my new dress?" And you're thinking to yourself, "No, it looks like it. You look like you were a broke ass when you went to the store to buy that dress." All right, where'd you go? You went somewhere, some cheap ass store, and your same best friend yesterday told you that she got a major promotion at work and that she's making $80 an hour. You're like, well, why do you have that dress on? What are you out of your mind? And that's how you're seeing this person. Like, como ridiculo, right? How ridiculous is, like, this is how you're looking at them. I feel like you most likely know this person really loves you, Capricorn, and that they have been in this BS. They've been living a lie. And that, like, they need to, Sagittarius have the cosmic joke. in their reading, like they need to, like they're playing a joke on themselves. And it's about money because they have the 4 of Diamonds here in their hope. This talks about too much attachment to material needs, money. It's next to the Challenge, which is a responsibility and a burden for them. So this is their challenge. They have some responsibility here that's burdening them. Maybe they're making it out to be way more of a responsibility than it needs to be. Possibly. But in my opinion, with this 10 of Wands here in their challenge next to this kind of money card here, they could be, I feel like they want to release this. Because here it is next to the 6 of Wands. Swords, sorry. Where the woman here is leaving, right? That's what's on your mind. Like, let me get to a calmer place, and why aren't they doing it? And down here, this is what's on their mind. So they're thinking of leaving somebody behind that maybe that's hard to look at, Capricorn. Close your eyes to open your heart. Maybe their boyfriend or their girlfriend is a real eyesore. I don't know. But I feel like for me, this person thinks that you're definitely eye candy, right? And, whether or not you're beautiful or not, for you, in this reading, I believe that this person sees you as what a sight to see, like how beautiful. Yeah, because we have devotion and this whispers of spring. This is about hope. This person could be actually hoping to have the energy to come forward, and you're going to be saying that's ridiculous too. But the way you're looking at it up here, Capricorn, with a sound heart and mind, it looks like you're looking at it like, excuse me, guys. You're looking at it like they're ridiculous and that they're not using any reason and fairness with themselves or fairness with the universe or fairness for anybody. They could be with somebody here that they don't even really love. And so how fair is that to that other person? That person could be, somebody else's soulmate because your person's not with their soulmate. It's like, it's unfair. I feel like that's how you're looking at it here, kind of. You could be looking at them like you're in a situation that's unfair to all of us, for some. Or you're staying at some company that's unfair, just that is like blocking you from having your dream here, which really is you, Capricorn. So here you have the 7 of Clubs, and here's I guess they're otters, okay, or seals. I'm not sure here, but here they are. Real cute, and they're struggling with this. Maybe they're beavers, right, or woodchucks, whatever. But they're struggling with this piece of wood, and this is showing up next to your challenge here. It could be what you want in this person, right? And so, this talks about vigilance and a struggle to stay ahead. You're hoping this person is going to be vigilant. You're hoping that they're going to keep persevering. I feel like that they woke up. That they woke up to the fact that they love you and that they've made poor choices and that they're at a fork in the road in their life. I feel like this. I don't know if you feel this person intuitively or about their life. Yeah, they're kind of, whatever life it is, it just doesn't look that great to me. I mean, it's not a life I would want. No. With the 10 of Wands in the challenge, OMG. The 10 of Wands is already a challenge. It's showing up in the challenge position for them. Your fear is that you're not going to have your wish. 9 of Hearts. Right? This is the 9 of Cups. And here they are, spilling over. But like spilling over with beauty and like abundance. And so you're afraid you're not, or you're doubting you're going to have it. This person needs to be like, they need to live balanced. That's why you have Justice with the scales in the challenge. They're not living with any balance. They know that they haven't been. They definitely know that. That's probably why you're not giving up on them. You're like, well, Power and Light, they made a baby step the other day. Yeah. They called me and said that, I'm really the one. And they know that. And they're thinking of leaving, whatever they're doing down here, Capricorn, right? Yeah. So here they have the Jack of Hearts. This is the Knight of Wands. Here's the King of Wands. Maybe they're a fire sign. They don't have to be. No, they could be somebody with a lot of that in their chart. They really could, especially in a general reading. But let's look at the Jack. This is the enthusiastic pursuit of a new venture. This is on their mind, and they're showing the cats, and they look happy, like they're gonna, run away and have an adventure. Here they are. I got to get to a calmer place and have an adventure. The adventure is with you. No, they're not having an adventure wherever they're at. It's more like an ordeal. Yeah, it's a challenging path that they have chosen for themselves. Yeah, this person chose it on some level. Even if somebody said, hey, come on, let's go down the path here. It's not the yellow brick road, but follow me anyway. And they said, okay. Even if they weren't, the kind of instigator. Let's see what they say about the King of Wands, the magician in this reading. Wow. Skill and transformation. That's what's on this person's mind. Transforming their life, getting to a calmer place here with the Six of Swords, and having an adventure. So they're with you, Capricorn. They're really waking up down here. Yeah, they are. And here's their challenge, this burden. And it has to do with money because it's next to the Four of Diamonds, which is the Four of Pentacles. So over here in their fear is the King of Pentacles. And that's you, Capricorn. And they have you meditating over here. Like you don't care about money, Capricorn. That's not true, all right? I know plenty of Capricorns. Let's see what we have here. The King of Pentacles, generosity, happiness found in nature or spirituality. Interesting. So this person's afraid they're not gonna be with you, but this person could be afraid they're not gonna take this chance because this adventure, they're not gonna go after this adventure, which is happiness found in their intuition or found through their intuition, by way of their intuition. Yeah, it's very clear here that they know they've awakened, and they know here they're thinking, I'm not going to do it because of the money. Yeah, Capricorn, I have a word for these people here. The first word starts with a P, and the second word starts with an with an A. Sorry, you guys. Right? And so here they are afraid. I can't say what the first word is, Capricorn, because you might get really mad here, right? Because I'm calling you a person, I'm kind of implying, But it has to do with a body part, and it starts with a P, all right? And the second one starts with an A. Oh my God, you could be saying you're horrible, right? Possibly, right? So let's look at the challenge, Capricorn. They have the 10 of clubs, which is the 10 of wands. Let's see here what it says here, because... Let's see what it says here in the challenge for Capricorn's person. For Capricorns. And we have the Jack of Hearts. Yeah, this is beautiful, this card here. This is the Knight of Cups. And this talks about, in the challenge, this person just loves you and they want to bring you this offer. And the Knight, this is called the Jack, which is really the Knight, right? And this is unconscious thoughts coming to the surface. Wow, this is in the challenge. So in other words, this person is like in this Knight of Cups energy, which is intuitive energy, not just bringing an offer, but bringing an offer. It's typically based on, I'm following my gut. I'm following my path. I'm following the divine and my intuition. So this, in the challenge, unconscious thoughts coming to the surface, they had an awakening. And it's very clear here. And it was burdening to them, but the challenge is not so much, it is kind of a burden to them because they woke up and they go, why am I not with Capricorn? And then they thought about their bank account or somebody that they have to support or something like that has to do with their finances here. Yeah. We're going to end this reading, Capricorn, because we're going to go to the extended. We are, and let's see here. Let's put some gypsy cards down. Where are those gypsy cards, right? Yeah, where are they when you need them? Let's see where they're at. Oh, here they are. And then we will, clarify this in the other reading. and complete it, because we just put 5 cards down and it's really a 15 card spread. When we're done, this is how we like to do it. And this is their spread, so please keep that in mind. It always is the service card. So this is in the heart of the matter for them. This is, these usually don't read in the reverse, but I'll read it in the reverse because I really kind of know what it means, right? This servant card in the heart of the matter. I feel like this person, what this means is that it could possibly mean that they have somebody at home that they're giving to, right? The servant, like your person is kind of like the servant. And it can mean a few other things, right? Let's see what else we have. And it can be them kind of not following what's good for them. It could talk about a few other things. So let's see what else we have for Capricorn's person, please. And we'll talk about these in the other reading. The priest in the past. Maybe they went to confession, who knows? The malady card is here. Yeah, this isn't really about confession, but it could be, maybe. And that's coming into play. This is depression for somebody, or complete sadness, or yeah. And the challenge here is the haughtiness card. Or the obstacle. The obstacle here is this person knows you are the best one for them. That's exactly what's going on here. And this has been challenging to this person. The child is in the outcome. We're going to talk about this, Capricorn. We're also going to do a spread on them. And we're going to do a spread, and we are going to clarify that spread with the Lenormand cards. This is just how I want to do it today. We're going to end this reading today. We're going to see all about them. We're going to look at the dynamic between you guys, how they feel, and what's hidden, Capricorn, right? Thank you so much for joining me here. I really want to see your reading, Capricorn. I do. They're all super affordable, and they're always in the box below, like the link. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here today. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.